What's up? Hello, fellow humans, planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious video gaming day? I thought there was something I wanted to do, but I completely forgot what it was. So it's probably not relevant, I would assume. But I'm still trying to remember what the hell it was though. Ba 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 ba. Oh, cheat engine. Cheater, chicken eater. Do 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 do. All right. So last time we realized that I'm missing a bunch of well, I'm missing Elven notes. I tried to cheat and give myself one note to see, oh, are we just missing one? Like, is it just one area? Because we knew about one I missed. Because apparently you have to like respond to the storyteller with some very specific messages to get one of the notes. Like you find a note and it's like kind of broken. Then you have to talk to the storyteller and be like, hey, oh, this is the origin of that note or whatever. Turns out I'm missing two, and I've cheated two into my inventory for that purpose. And I think because we were comfortable enough cheating to get one storyline done. I'm probably comfortable cheating to get a second storyline done. If only because I'm only going to play through the game once while on stream. I'm kind of interested in playing through it more times off stream, but ain't nobody got time to play this game multiple times on stream. I think for that quest line in particular, I'm not generally a big fan of stuff where it's like I have to meticulously scour every map over and over again to get it done. Like, I feel like for quests like that, you should probably, well, generally speaking, you should probably have a few outs, or at very least, it shouldn't be in areas that are inaccessible later. Because there are two that are Alician era, and I must have missed one of them. Either in the tower, aka Storyteller's Tower, or there's like one of some like random piece of scaffolding or something. I didn't actually load a save from them to go look for them because it felt a bit pointless, but I guess we missed one of these. Then for the thing too with the note I got, right? Like, I guess I answered some questions wrong, and that also locked me out of getting one. I think if this was like a scenario where we needed to get like 30 of them out of like 40 or something, and I missed, you know, literally 10 of them, then I would feel pretty bad about cheating for it. But I think I'm okay with cheating in this case. Oh, I also because I was traveling, some days passed. I took pictures of I took some Steam screenshots of the events that happened. So, number one, I went to that one kobold place where the Krunik guy is, and he responded by saying, "Most honored elder kindred, I greet you most warmly. May your flame keep burning and your scales glitter brightly. After Shell's pause, Krennic continues in a soulless own voice. Alright, that's the formalities over. Excuse me, I couldn't help myself. I just had to greet you the way my kin greets any dragon. So, you know, that guy has a specific dragon thing, I guess. I finished a Roll of Warless first draft, and I started the second one. The first one says, having meticulously studied the notes, scholars and mages have discovered that the Roll of Warless was studying the connection that was established between the material plane and the abyss when the world wound opened. She arrived at the conclusion that the wound is an energy conductor of sorts, one end of which was fused into the fabric of the material plane, and the other one into the abyss, specifically, into realms of Nauticula, Dascari, and Baphomet. From this, a bold hypothesis suggests that if one were to take control over the world wound and its energies, this individual could be able to affect both Golarion and these abyssal lands. However, such influence would undoubtedly be blocked by the masters of these abyssal realms, as they hold semi-divine power within their respective borders. What's up, Idrit? So this might be like a secret ending relation thing, I guess. I guess theoretically, if I had killed the Dascari or Baphomet properly, or I dealt with Nauticula, then I could maybe like destroy the abyss or something. And thirdly, Hal came to me with another one of his problems. So this time it wasn't a real problem. It was just a bunch of dragons that wanted to they wanted to some dragons wanted to establish a new order in memory of Terendalev, and my options were basically to just my options were dragons should lead and mortals should follow them. Dragons should share their wisdom with mortals, or dragons should protect mortals. And I chose for them to share their wisdom with mortals, which gave me the dragon power feat. And then he was like, "Hey, well, I guess we have nothing else to teach you, so I guess we're never hearing from that guy again." What up, Mortis? I think I'm just gonna skip a bunch of days, like I said I would, just to see if we get any events. And then if I risk destroying the secret ending by reaching like a time point, then just yell at me, I guess. But I'm gonna skip like 30 days or something. Whatever the next month is, we'll go to like the 7th. What are you up to today, Mortis? Should I do the? I will do these as well, I guess. Maybe on the 7th we'll do like a big. Also, I don't know. Is there any reason not to get this last forces thing? I wish I didn't have this. This has annoyed me the entire game. I hate the fact that I had this thing. 10 days of streaking on. 1 DNA's stream. I feel like that was supposed to be on Endos. That's a good one. 1 DNA's stream? What is this typo? No, well, it's like it just the E is scuffed and then the N, right? It's just 3 letters that are misplaced, but. And his security still hasn't caught me. I need to hire some new security, probably. You're probably right on that one. I don't know what those dudes are doing, honestly. I'm not gonna buy units either. I feel like that's a waste of time. Actually, should I buy units? I should probably buy units. I kind of want to buy units and then just throw them into the reserve, but nah, let's not do that. Let's just skip this. Maybe I should have saved before we skip. Skip spam. Oh, actually, I should go talk to the storyteller, because the storyteller, when I give him the pages, might have an event for me, right? For people that didn't hear at the start of the stream, I cheated to get pages. I went to every location, couldn't find a page, I missed one, so I'm just gonna cheat. We already cheated one time, I'm just gonna cheat twice. That's how it is. That upsets you, stay mad. You guys opened the cheating door, I just walked in. That's how it is. Yo, what's up, Deb? I found a page that might interest you. Oh, yes, you had a page. All right. Should I save before I give him the page? Seemed like it was a lot of dialogue. The storyteller clenches the page to the broad, its voice becoming a bit younger and more energetic. The purple flame covers my eyes. I cannot turn away. It follows my gaze. I cannot close my eyes. It will follow there too. The heart of the tower burned out my sight, and I am not sure I will ever be able to see my dear Golarion again. Wounded, groaning from the consequence of Earthfall, but no less loved because of that. Exhausted, I sit down on the cold floor of the laboratory. All my work was in vain. I wasted my entire long elven life looking for something that turned out to be useless. I didn't understand what really mattered to me. Golarion, such as it was before Earthfall, does not exist anymore. But there's another, new Golarion. A young one that is arriving, fighting for its life. By connecting it with another plane, I would have destroyed the new Golarion, making it an extension of the other plane. Instead of trying to save old Golarion, I should have helped the new one. I was supposed to preserve the memory of old Golarion, to gather the knowledge and heritage of his lost civilizations and give them to the world when it needs them. For at some point, it will rise from the ashes without any help. I believe this now, and deep down I always have. Thus have you lost your sight. Looks like it. The storyteller chuckles faintly. I still see only this purple flame. After so many years, it has become quite dear to me. You almost opened the world wound. The storyteller nods sadly. You're right. It would have been a terrible crime against Golarion. A murder. At the time, I was much weaker than it is now. It wouldn't have been able to resist the demonic invasion. Luckily, I was wise enough to stop before it was too late. The hell? Rise, elf. This is not the end. The master voice seems to ring in my head. A silhouette of an angel appears in the flame. Purple flames are reflected in her gleaming steel armor. She has no face, just two fiery eyes burning deep in her steel hood. Rise, elf. Rise and bow to the will of Pharasma. The storyteller's voice changes subtly, becoming loud and adamant. Rejoice, elf, for the Lady of Graves has deemed you worthy. You pursued your goal despite the opinions of those around you, and even fate itself, but you managed to stay your hand once you realized your mistake. You saved Golarion from yourself. For this, the Lady of Graves wants to give you a gift. You will become her usher, an immortal psychopomp. You will take a place at my lady's side and become the keeper of history, not just for Golarion, but for all the planes. In return, Pharasma requires one thing. Tear up your bark-covered notebook. Let the knowledge you obtained remain a secret for many generations of Golarions after you. The storyteller gulps involuntarily. Pharasma herself sent her herald to me. For the first time in my life, I, the last Archmage of Kionin, who proudly looked into the eyes of demon lords, feel unsure. My hands feels for the notebook on the floor. My fingers run over the tree bark cover lovingly. I don't need eyes to recognize it. I know it's all its cracks and bumps. It's like my child. The only meaning of this life. I don't want to destroy it. I can't find it in me to obey the order of the Lady of Graves. You refused Pharasma herself? The sorter tries to smile. I did a stupid thing, didn't I? I, the last Archmage of Kionin, was just a fool who had lost his purpose in life, and then dared to disobey a goddess. If I were her, I'd have ordered the herald to destroy the deranged old man. Tell me about the herald Pharasma sent to you. The steward of the Skane warrior and herald of Pharasma's will, the Lady of Graves sends her to restore the balance of fates and also to pronounce a great prophecy. Her interference in the fates of the world is almost imperceptible. Only a few remember meeting her. Don't eternal life and serving Pharasma merit the destruction of such a dangerous knowledge? The storyteller remains quiet for a long while, gathering his thoughts. My mind wants to say yes. I should have destroyed my dangerous notes that could have ruined Golarion, but my heart says the opposite. For this knowledge is also part of the old Golarion's heritage. I, a child of that lost world, created it in my reckless pride. If I want to preserve old Golarion's heritage, do I have the right to choose which part of this heritage should be wiped out of history? I'm ready to undergo any punishment for my refusal, but the steward of the Skeen only looks at me quietly, as if pondering something. The knowledge in your hands must not see the light. This is beyond question, but my lady is merciful and has agreed to make concessions. You will tear the pages out of your notebook, and along with it, out of your memory. You will scatter the pages throughout the world, and your memory will be purged. You'll be immortal, but pure, like a newborn babe. Use your new life to keep the memory of the fallen and seek the truth about your own past. As soon as you remember this moment, you will lose your immortality and will have to answer my question again. Will you choose to become a servant of Our Lady, or will you prefer to live out the short time you have left? Ah, you will lose your mortality, okay. So he's no longer immortal. I will find no strength to answer and only nod. The steward raises her hand and we both find ourselves in a whirlwind. I see nothing but the purple flame and the glowing image of the herald, but the rest of my senses tell me we are rushing through many places. I hear seagulls crying in the smell of salty ocean air, followed by rumble of a raging volcano. The bracing wind of the plains changes to the dry heat of the desert, and then the blistering cold of a snowy mountaintop. In each of these places I tear out a page and give it to the wind. He grabs the new toy from my hand and takes it far away to hide from me for many years. With every torn page I start to forget. What did I do in the Ivory Labyrinth? Why did I live in Alushinera? And indeed, did I ever live there? The name Kinney seems vaguely familiar, but I don't remember why it should mean something to me. Maybe it was my own name. Exhausted, I fall down on the withered grass. I remember this is how the woods of my home Kionin used to smell. My mind drowns out the darkness. I don't see the steward any longer, but I still hear her voice. Look for your past self and gather the stories of Galarian. For this your calling, I name you the Storyteller. When you remember this moment, destroy the dangerous knowledge that has once again fallen into your hands. And Phrasma will see you in her halls. And you, Kiryu, help him with this. Help him make the right decisions. Whoa! The old man drops on his knees. His hands clasp the bark-covered notebook to his chest. His voice trembles. What should I do, Kiryu? I've gathered the stories of Galarian for so long, looking for my past, and now I found it. Should I accept Phrasma's proposal and be reborn, or refuse and die? You have to decide right now? I'm afraid so. The Storyteller smiles awkwardly. If I feel Phrasma's heavy, silent gaze, she is studying me. Eventually, my decision. She is waiting for my reply. Forgive me for burdening you with this and asking for your advice. What do you want? Well, if only I could answer this question, the elf chuckles jealously. It would be safe to assume several thousand years would be enough to make a single decision, but obviously the last Archmage of Kionin is also the most indecisive creature on all the planes of the world. Then you got your name, Storyteller, from Phrasma. I suppose so. As for my real name, the Storyteller smiles faintly. I remembered it. The name of the last Archmage of Kionin, an old, unwanted, unassuming name. It doesn't suit me anymore. I'm the Storyteller, and I would like to remain so until the end of my days. What'll happen if you accept Phrasma's proposal? I will die and be reborn in a new guise and join the servants of the Lady of Graves. The secret and dangerous knowledge of how to merge the planes of the world will die with me. I'm free to live out the time I have left. The few years of fate has in store for me. When they pass, I will die, and then Phrasma's halls. And Phrasma will give her my oath properly. What'll happen if you reject Phrasma's proposal? I will stay here. I will keep my secret to hide it in the most far away and safest places I can find. My age will catch up with me gradually, but I think I still have a few years to write books of stories I have gathered, or tell them to someone I will take on as an apprentice. As you see, any choice means a prompt death for me, but I'm not afraid. I have seen the death of thousands of civilizations and outlived time itself. No better than many what is enough. So, if I want him to help me with the lexicon of paradox, I probably have to choose for him to reject it, right? Because the lexicon probably deals with the merging of the planes then. Because that's also what Aurelu's knowledge showed. But maybe if I have him accept, he can like help me some other way. Or am I just making or am I just making a choice for his future? I'd have to find like a non-spoilery answer to my question. Man, it's. I wish there was a website that was just like. I never did this quest. Yeah, I wish there was a website that just gave you that just gave you like non-spoiler, like because I'm like very careful not to click on stuff that I think is gonna spoil me. I don't even know what I'm looking at right here. You're looking at a brick wall. True. That would explain it. It looks like it's not relevant, so I assume. So I think I'm just making a choice there. So I guess number one, what would Kiryu do? I don't think. I feel like maybe Kiryu has had a little. Maybe it's been a little bit. What's the word again when it's like he doesn't like gods that much anymore after Ayomade, maybe. But I don't know what you would think about Pharasma, though. Pharasma's a pretty neutral deity, right? I feel like... I don't know, I feel like Kiryu would probably be against this guy just erasing his memory, right? That doesn't seem like a good and natural thing to happen. And the thing is that Arelli figured it out without the deck storyteller too, right? So it's not like... Or did she use the storyteller's notes? I don't think... maybe she did. Maybe she used some of them, because you find some of them in her lab. But even then, it's not like... I don't know, like hiding this information right now doesn't seem relevant. Maybe you should know about it so we can know how to avoid it in the future, right? I think Kiri would choose to refuse here. Refuse. Knowledge must be preserved, not destroyed. It can't be inherently dangerous. It's made so by those who possess it. There's wisdom in your words. Tell things for a while, but then notes resolutely. Pharasma, Lady of Graves, I made my decision. I will keep my knowledge for Galarian. I reject your proposal. Nothing happens in response, no lightning strikes in the sky, the ground does not open wide under your feet. You just feel a gust of cold wind and hear a quiet sigh in the soft caress. What's that? Well, that's it. Now everything is over. I know my story, and the one I yearned to know all these years, and that I had once hidden from myself. And all this is because of you. Thank you. You've given me the greatest possible gift, myself. No reward can measure up to your merits, but still, please accept from me a grain of the knowledge that you've helped me discover. Tell me about Pharasma's gift. The purple flame covers my eyes. Oh. Imagine if I could just make a different choice. God damn it. My mask working? It is. Okay. No new event from the storyteller, so we can just go skip some days then. Like I said, we'll skip like 30-ish days, and then we'll head to Threshold. I think I'm gonna walk down there too, just for roleplay reasons. You know, we'll march our arm. Maybe I should march all my armies down here. Maybe I'll get caught out. Maybe there'll be like an attack in the open world. Okay, let's do another save. Skip spam, save. Do 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 do. Bestial upbringing. A group of volunteers has arrived in Dresden. Ulfen lycanthropes. They had to leave their home, for their temper was too ferocious, and when the moon was full, even the steel bonds could not contain them. The Ulfen believe that upon accomplishing great feats and becoming heroes, they will reign in their bestial nature. Wendog. I completely forgot Wendog. I've been talking about Camilla. I forgot that Wendog is also an evil companion that you have to be able to keep, right? 42 barbarians. Dragons are recruited as commanders. Whoa! Yo! Dragon Slayers. Are these arranged guys? Oh, they are. Well, this is sick. What the hell? The Dolphin will be aggravated by the commander's decision. But it will teach them a valuable lesson. By helping the healers and resisting their charge to the battle, they will find tenacity, control over inner beasts. Only then will they stop being monsters and become monster hunters. Monster hunters. Oh, an actual army coming in there, huh? Let's walk our... Let's buy some stuff for this army just to make it a little bit more powerful. So hopefully it can auto-resolve a bunch of conflicts. I'll buy these. And then let's walk these guys down here. Tocho clan, Pineapple clan, and Pineapple Tocho clan. I don't know why they insist on doing these attacks. I mean, they are completely pointless. Wait, why did I walk forwards there? What the hell was that? Do, 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 do. Northern Hunters! Okay. Skip. Do, 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 do. has been discovered that a member of the Arcanist Circle of Kier Maga are using the Whirlwind as a garbage dump. They teleported the results of their failed experiments here. It just so happens that the approach to Dresden now has a magical dump. I mean, who can blame them? Send the garbage back to the mages. That sounds like a good one. Ember was convinced that the mages meant no harm, and no one had taught them that the littering is bad. That is all. She packaged some of the dangerous finds and sent them to Kermaga with a politely written note. The next day, headquarters of the Arcanist Circle was shaken by a small explosion, and the mages sent a pile of gold to Dresden along with their request not to send them anything else. Yeah, this is the same thing we already got, I guess. Is that a bug or something? I don't even know. I don't know what I've been told. Acquiring unclaimed property. A property? A healer is asking for troops and resources so he can investigate Sarkorian flora. Even though many of the local plants have been poisoned by the whirlwind, they could still be studied and potentially used as a medicine. Or combat poisons. Medicine. All generals gain a +1 to Russian feet, okay. The poison ability, allow Ulbrich to share his experiences. Martial points, income increase by 10, okay. Can I not convert? Oops, my bad. I'll do the Ulbrich one, I guess. Can you can't convert like material points into other things, right? Like, look how much material energy points I have compared to everything else. Do 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 do. I'm not actually looking at my mercenary units right now, even. Movanic Divas. Worse than demons. War makes soldiers cruel, some count the dead by cutting off their ears and tongues, some ruthlessly torture prisoners, and some lose all sympathy for their brothers and sisters in arms. Recently, one of the units demonstrated particularly disturbing brutality by butchering every captive cultist as revenge for their fallen comrades. Many officers are outraged by this act. What the hell? Fallen Knights. Encourage cruelty. Send soldiers to be court-martialed. Pacify the anger of the embittered. Oh, Scaled Fist. Organize support for court groups for the callous. I'll send the soldiers to be court-martialed. Murdering prisoners of war is dishonorable. After receiving a reminder of what a model crusader should look like, soldiers now learn to restrain themselves. That's what a Regil would do, probably, right? Oh, demon armies. Wait, what the hell are these armies? What the hell? They're not supposed to be there? You guys gotta go, you gotta go. Actually... Good morning, fellow bags. What is this guy talking about? What do you mean, fellow bags? What the hell is this army? 400 champions? What the hell is this army? On a 3-stream streak. Well, I had to break 2. Mortis is on a 10-stream streak, so I feel like I don't feel like yours is very impressive anymore, if I'm being honest. Is there a max stream streak you can be on? Ah, Mortis. Does it have like a max number? Wait, oh, I leveled up. I leveled up. Let's find out. It's on. Mortis in 16 years. Look, Endaline, I have my 3,456 day streak. We're still playing Pathfinder. True, based. Very based. Very, very based. Oh. Oops. That's pretty okay. Now just cheating. Why don't we just cheat our way to the end? Well, we're kind of close to the end. I'm just gonna skip a few more days, and then we're gonna go end the game. I'm thinking about moving all my armies down there, though. Maybe I should do that. The supplies of magical ingredients were ruined by a demon saboteur, just as for like role-playing reasons. I'm thinking about role-playing. It'll be a while before a new shipment arrives, since Black is asking Commander to help them handle this shortage. Purchase ingredients on the black market, find an exclusive supplier, enforce spending cuts. Provide the ingredients without outside help. Oh. Land taught the mages how to produce all necessary items in the harsh lands of Whirlwind. Bookish wizards and alchemists studied its notes with great reverence, despite the abundance of grammatical errors. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'll buy as many units as I can. And then we'll move all our armies down. To threshold. We'll move everything to threshold. Hopefully without being attacked. I have bandits, right? These are short bows. Yeah, I have bandits. More bandits. More B-words. We're gonna move all our units out, then we're gonna go there, and that's gonna be it. We're gonna finish the game. Well, we're gonna begin finishing the game, I should say. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna send every army, everyone, towards threshold. Everyone's gonna go to the last barrier. We need all our units to the last barrier for us. Even this army, which is made up of very powerful individual units. Maybe I should keep these guys behind just in case I get like attacked from somewhere, but... And here comes all the reinforcements too. I can't wait for this to be just an absolutely terrible idea. Overdoing it. Everyone. Of course it is. You think so? But it's funny, keep doing it. There's no shot when I'm going to Threshold I'll be thrown to the world map, right? To have to like attack things? There's no way. Just say, well, how can it be a terrible idea then if it doesn't matter? Just defend bastions now, yeah. I don't know why these guys are fighting me. It just doesn't make sense. We have a stack of 800 champions. That shot did 41,000 damage. I mean, with these armies, we could, like, in lore, we could probably just conquer the entire abyss, I would assume. Alright, everyone, go, 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 go! Oh god, they're so far away. We're doing this for the armies that Queen Galfred ruined. Okay, before I go to Threshold, if anyone has anything they remember that I should have done, now this is speak now or forever hold your peace, because this is it. This is the moment. Sure. Oh yeah, here's a list of 40 areas that you missed. There's actually a whole side quest that takes about 30 streams. This was to enter it on the 14th day. What do you mean? 15th. Enter Threshold? Of the month? Okay. Why? Oh. Do. It's a soft requirement, we mentioned it before. It's a soft time requirement. What does a soft time requirement mean? Oh shit. Okay, eating one mafia doesn't get to come. You can in theory skip 350 days? I did. What do you mean you skipped 350 days? What do you mean? What are you talking about right now? What are you talking about, Willis? What do you mean you skipped 350 days? It was pain. Yeah, I can believe that. Wait, so I have to enter it exactly on the 15th? What if I enter on the 16th? '15th to 21st. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I probably would have hit that anyway. You didn't even need to tell me. Well. Wait, is that an actual requirement? Is that real? Was I about to lock into some sort of like time requirement? Wait, what? All right. Let's see when I would have entered, okay? Let's see if I would have locked into this proposed time requirement that definitely exists. I said I was gonna walk down. Dude, that would have been crazy. Wait. I think I'm moving units over here that aren't supposed to be there. The bandits aren't supposed to be there. How are you supposed to know about the time requirement? Is this another one of those, like, you have to have played the game before type deals? No! Oh! Jesus Christ. I almost had an anus rhythm there. I can't believe you skipped 350 days. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Guess I would skip one more day. I would move these guys down where they came from. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cut Nigel? I would walk these guys down here. Can you read all the research data? Is it called all the research data? Is that a note? Mention what date there. Record of Polura Stargazers, one of the Crusade projects. Now. You can't read all projects, I don't think. A strange thundercloud came from deep within the whirlwind and halted our dress, and everyone expected a lightning storm or rain of eyeballs, but the plight ended up being much more frightening. The rest was hit by a wave of nightmares. The soldiers cannot sleep. They're pulled out of their slumber by their own screams. The officers are concerned that this will drive the troops insane. Nightmare Warden Stickery. 40 wizards? The Quisa Tadarak? Army of Dreams Stickery. 13 monks. We are the Black Monks. Oh, time for me to start walking down. The study of Stargazer's observation made it possible to ascertain some interesting patterns in the life of the Whirlwind, namely describing a date when the connection between the two planes, Claire and Abyss, is the strongest and energy freely flows both ways through the rift. The third week of Gozran, 4717, damn. That's kind of cool, but that's also very obscure though. But maybe it makes sense. Maybe it makes sense if I like. I'm fine with having to play the game twice for secret ending, but I guess I'll see exactly how obscure it is when I get there. Oh, we need to see if we can read that book. I didn't think about that. Whoops. Bookish. Do any of Nenio's buffs give me intelligence? I don't think so, right? Okay, I am going to just casually unequip everything I'm wearing. Lovely when it just disappears? Where? Oh, it's the armor source, of course. Where did it go? Oh. Here. Let's see here. This does not give me any bonuses to knowledge rolls. No bonuses to knowledge rolls. No bonuses to knowledge rolls. I don't think I have any morale bonuses that... Oh, heroism, right? Heroism. You... No, this is just attack and damage rolls. Oh, but this gives you skill checks. Wait, so I should be casting heroism on my guys too? Where's the greater heroism at? Also, wait, when did Nenu get more spell slots? When did this happen? What did I miss? What does Nenu have a bunch of unused spell slots? So, with heroism on that ring on, I'd have a +8 to skill checks. Ninja should grab this, I guess. And then we should rest.
I'm gone.
Unless I can get a scroll of greater heroism, maybe. Okay.
We do it my way.
Wait, can I even...
Follow if you dare.
Maybe I even just have it. Oh. I just have it. Perfect. Okay. Let's see here. So we need anything that buffs our... why did it sort my inventory? No. Oh, stupid ass game. I don't remember what I was wearing. It's a problem. The reason I put it down there. I love when I set it to not sort and then it sorts anyway. That's like, I think that's one of my favorite things, honestly. What gloves? I was wearing these, I guess. Um. Okay, we need to find anything that gives us. So first of all, can I wield this staff on Kiryu? I should be able to, right? Because monks can wield staffs. The staff, Cinemage's staff. Please, Kiryu. Thank the Lord. That's awesome. Now we're up to +9 here. Our checks are at a 29, 28, like 28 average. Are those checks still that hard even after doing sword? I have no idea. I don't know what the storyteller thing adds to it. And I don't want to Google too much because I'm worried about. Wait, I need wisdom. Oh, it's split. Okay, that makes sense. I need to be able to succeed at all of these, so I need wisdom and intelligence. So right now, if they're DC 40, we need to roll still above average. We need to roll a 10 or above, or like a 12 on some of these, I think, or like a 13. And I'm like an 11 here, probably. So that's still very, very bad. But my ring should maybe that's under other actually. Party meal. Oh shit! Isn't there a book that gives you, or isn't there a meal? I don't know what just happened. It just teleports you. Is there any meal that gives me bonuses to skill checks down here somewhere? Like just crazy bonuses. Oh. Lucky hand sandwich. Roll the dice twice and choose the better result. I mean, that's a +5 cooking bonus to all skill checks for a day, and additionally you roll twice and take the better result. But that is like an almost guaranteed that we can't even fail. Okay, lucky hand sandwich. Let's hope we can do that. You were right when you said that the starry sky was mesmerizing. It's like you're seeing a myriad worlds at once. If only somebody had found a way to sail across the night sky in a boat from one star to another. Pathfinder reference? That's what day it is. I don't want to. Well, it was. We had time. I think I can teleport down there too, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so I lost my heroism, so we recast heroism, and then we go look at what we're done with right now. Okay, this is significantly more manageable at this point. What I need to do still is to unequip some stuff. So, chest goes there, and we're equipping the lore chest, this one.
Not my field of expertise.
Okay. Way more manageable. Then we look in here and we write lore. Becomes a bonus on religion lore checks. Sure. On all knowledge lore. Nature. Arcane? Okay, that's pretty good. What is it? No, it's not history, right? It's what? World and religion. World. A world. What am I looking at right now? Oh, nature is what I need. I need nature and world really badly. Okay, let's go look at what other characters I've equipped. Anything nature or world related here? As well as lore and knowledge skill checks. Oh. Oh, but I lose, take that off. Oh, easy. I'm him. And if you go to dragon form, you're gonna get even better. Yeah. In before, it bugged when I read it the last time, and I can't read it again. Focus on the calculations to determine the most convenient location to open the new rift in Sarkoris. The commander has an in-depth knowledge of the territory of Old Sarkoris. This allows him to easily grasp the meaning of Lexicon's text. The words involved in the graphic description seem to lose interest and float away, teeming swarm of phrases. Focus on analysis of the mythical powers which transformation bestows upon demons. The commander easily phrases the calculation laid out by the architect of the world wound. The formulae on the Lexicon's pages dwindle and bleed away, separating from the flurry of phrases. Focus on the description of anatomy of the mythical creatures. The uninformed reader might run an anatomical description of the mythical creatures, but Kiryu easily isolates the relevant phrases from the hive of words. As realizing that their efforts are now moot, the decrypted phrases decamp from the frantic flock of letters. Focus on the description of the mythical properties of the demon blood. Ooh, perception roll. No! No! Maintaining his concentration, Kiryu's eyes skim over the description of the mythical properties of the blood of the demon lords. The now read phrases collapse into words, then into letters so that they can leave the fuzzing swarm and vanish from Lexicon's pages. All the tops from military commander have now left the swarm of phrases, congregating on the page of the lexicon. The remaining words can be arranged into one whole, their meaning grasped and their secrets revealed. If I roll twice here, I shouldn't be able to fail this. At long last, all the phrases from the integrated text, the commander's patience and efforts have overcome Lexicon's defenses. The enemy has surrendered and revealed its precarious secrets to the commander. The transformation process was initially conceived by me as a power source. However, in the course of my experiments, I learned that it partially solves the problem of the slow demise of the key. The power that manifests that transformation, I am almost certain the mortals will devise some horrible name for it, like mythic or legendary, serves as an effective shield against the poisonous influence of the wound. Problems arise when it is used. When the power is expended, for instance in combat, the shield is weakened, and the infiltrating emanations of the wound strike the key, wounding it and robbing it of its life force. This problem is immaterial in comparison to the second. The power increased after transformation is not infinite, nor is it protective effect. I managed to stave off the death of the key for several decades, but even despite achieving the extreme level of power bestowed by transformation, at some point the key's protection will weaken. The whirlwind will prevail and consume the soul of the key. I guess I'm the key in this scenario? I must admit that my research has come to a dead end. I have developed the power of the transformation process to its very limit, and I have failed to find a way to completely cure the wound's effects, except for extreme measures. At this, the secret writing of Herald of Wardish comes to an end. Whatever this infinite content will be allowed to be of use to Commander in the future. As we read in the Commander's Thoughts, the lexicon separates into two halves once more. Oh. Key. Dude, in before there's a freaking event for this now. Okay, let's go back to regular equipment, I guess. This belongs to Nenio. This belongs to Nenio. Wait, why do I have clothes on? The hell? That's weird. We had a different necklace on. We were using Deathly Arousal. Fine. We had a different ring here. We were using... pretty early ring, if I remember correctly. We need this mask back on, take this cloak off. It's a +1 skill checks for all allies ring. There. I think that's back where we started again, probably. I may be fragile, but I'm not fragile. Dude, that was so easy, what the hell? I think we're good with leaving. So I have to enter between the 15th and something. If I walk down here... let's see. Dude, if there's a storyteller, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, we'll never see those guys. So, assuming I wasn't told... let's see. We would have gotten down here. I'm just gonna say before I start walking. Maybe I want that skill food, just in case there's some rerolls that I need for skills during threshold. Oh no. The 16th is okay, right? That's an acceptable date. My name is Regil, but it is not Regil. Yes, quite.
As such, the genetic predisposition of an individual for magical abilities is not an overriding factor in the manifestation of said abilities in said individual. Hello? Have you all fallen asleep?
Yes. Alright. I enter on the 16th of Ghost Run. Whoop. Namaste.
After breaking the blockade of the demon armies and defeating Discari, the Crusade forces close in on the Threshold Fortress. The place where 100 years ago, the first rift between the planes was opened. The place where this story will end.
It's where the game didn't give you that, like, hey, are you sure you want to go here thing. The commander getting closer with the commander himself marching at the head. Let them come. It's been long since any brave fool challenged me, the mighty Koramaster. I will tear them to shreds along with the... Okay, alright, Koramaster. Sure thing, buddy. No copium from you, of course. I didn't fail any quests, right? Damn, look at all these freaking quests, man. The stronghold is protected by a multitude of guardians led by the monstrous Baylor Koramaster. They will prove a challenge even for you. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, sure, whatever you say,
Yes,
man.
what?
I'll take your word for it.
Please, allow me. I'm always open to ideas. You require my unbiased opinion?
Maybe last time we spam buffs?
You are my favorite aide. Anything new?
Ah, ooh, Anna. This might be the last time we have to go through endure this, everyone. Might be. I mean, I can't make any promises.
This war must end.
Are you actually at the end of the game?
Are we
Yes.
ready to move out?
But, like, this could take like 3 streams. But we are at the end of the game. Already, yeah. We've only been playing for 310 hours. Only 11% of players get this far, by the way. They made a way too long game. Only 11% of people make it this far. We're finishing the game today, really? Okay, very confident. Are you accounting for me reacting to resting for 30 minutes too, or? Paralictor, I mean also Renth, are these Hell Knights? Other Hell Knights.
I will resist.
Devastating. He ran, he got immediately frightened and started running away, that's so funny. Every friend's coming to help. Ah, stupid ass bitch boy. I'm gonna delay until after Nenio, because Nenio is gonna... Well, you should have mounted up, buddy. That's your fault. And Nenio's gonna do something we in the industry like to call weird. If I get to play the game again, that is. Any moment now. Weird. Yeah, that makes sense. When you think about it, that makes a lot of sense. Just think about it. If you just start thinking about it, it just makes a lot of sense.
Surrender, or else!
Ow. Paralicta. I am Regil, but I'm not Regile. Oh, Holrun is here. Good on you, man.
Prepare yourself.
I need to make a save. End game. Hi. Marvel reference, yes. Dave, I've been waiting for us arrived. Let us prove that we don't call ourselves Crusaders for nothing. Okay, Soul. Listen, buddy, this is a bad idea, okay? Guys, okay, here a bit. This is terrible. Just let me. No. Just let me. No, guys. Listen. No. This is a bad idea. You guys.
Desna, guide me.
That is a desolating nightcrawler, okay? That. Why am I so far back? I may be Regil, but I'm not Regile.
Retreat is not an option.
Just a silly little worm. This is like, this, for reference, for Pathfinder, this is like one of the most powerful beings in existence.
Am I doing it wrong?
Thank the Lord. These morons almost just got themselves killed. For nothing. Is there, I guess there's no way to pass here, probably, right? Yeah, makes sense. How about you guys let me go in the front? And then you guys just stay safe in the back. How about that? Does that sound like a plan, everyone? Are we on the same page right now? It's just raining blood. Just normal stuff. You don't have to worry about that. Speaking of stolen branches, is heard the voice of the dead Sarkorians, and they said, "Let all demons perish. Remember everything you taught me, Lady Miyamir. I won't let you down." Guys, no. Let me go first. That right there, guys, is that's a Baylor Ravager. I don't think you guys understand.
Make your peace.
I missed. Oh, the storyteller. Let me soul. Okay, well, the storyteller is probably very powerful. It's just a level 20 wizard. No! No! It's gonna explode! Let me soul. Let me pretty much. That's pretty much where I'm at in my head. Oh my god, I keep forgetting to enable that. Alright, Ember.
Too late for apologies.
Just do one of these then. I say I had to be adjusted for this fight because he was very good at friendly fire. Oh, his AI. The storyteller is casually murdering people.
Kneel before me.
Nice. Let me run up here and do a little breathy breath. Let me activate that too. Oh, Ember takes additional cold damage. I forgot about that. Did that trigger her last stand, or is she, I think it just didn't trigger it. That's crazy. Oh, I need to haste. I think I missed Rachel. No, I hit Rachel.
I can push through this?
God damn it. I don't like how far away from them I started. Oh, this is annoying. How is she dead? Why do I start so far away from everyone?
I will resist.
I refuse to surrender.
Ouch!
If I just get to go normally, I just win this, no problem. But
I can push through this!
are these guys actually dead, or are they just like pretending right now? I gotta figure out
Prepare
before I
your-
reload. I gotta see if they're just, you know, lying down for a little nap, or if they're actually dead. How can this guy be so hard to hit? What is...
This condition is irrational.
This one's mine.
That physics engine, though. Did this prismatic spray me? Oh, they probably gave him, they probably gave him selective magic or something, huh?
Press the attack.
Where the hell did this guy come from?
To the end. Retreat is not an option.
Oh, they were just pretending to be that. Nice. Bismuth is already fucked, but hey, you know, what can you do? If I had known they couldn't die, I probably wouldn't have charged in there like that, but you know. That's okay. But I feel like Bismuth has no equipment. Oh man. You better listen to me. You're a legend of archery. You know what, Bismuth, here, wear this helmet. Better listen to me. You're a legend of archery. Good job, storyteller. Can I... Oh, it worked. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay.
I'm always open to ideas.
Yes.
Just waiting for Kira to get his breath attack back so we can keep breathing on Ulbrig. Oh, he lost all his buffs too? Ugh.
We'll make things right.
You better listen to me. Abadar, preserve us mortals who stand in the way of chaos. Like Alfred? What? Where did the second person go?
Desna, guide my hand.
That's gonna be the first. Oh, it is King Alfred. That's gonna be the first Devastator in the history of Devastator that actually gets to play the game. I don't know why they start you so far back. Never mind. I may be an exile, but I'm not a exile. How is Galfrey just a level 14 paladin? He thinks to be like a level 20 character at least, right?
Make your peace.
Minimum. Please, Reginald. Oh no, he can't move because of bismuth. Oh. Good job, Galfrey. Nothing better than an old 12 cleric showing up to a battle with a mythic level demon, just so she can shoot a crossbow at it.
You require my unbiased
Poor
opinion?
bismuth,
I
man.
wonder why. You are my favorite aide.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Blah 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 blah. Poo poo poo
Are you ready to
pee.
move out?
Yes.
I can feedback for this fight. Let my unit start a bit further forwards, like, you know, among the people I'm trying to help. Hear me, demons. I'm the testament to your fertility. I've been brought back from the dead but even in death I fight for Galarian. I'm trying to scroll. You servants of the Abyss who have not yet lost all reason, run. Throw down your weapons and save yourselves. I won't give chase. Okay, let's take a gander at our NPC companions here. So turn level 33 undead. That is good. Where is I can't see him right now, so we don't know. From Malstead is a level 40 creature. Let's see how is LX now. Level 28 dragon, sure. Passable. Suicide? Probably. Alright, we can't What? The hell is that? Three dragons, bitch. Alright, I think we kill big guys first. Caramel's that's probably good
Prepare yourself.
target.
Vision blurring. Shaking. Peculiar.
Apparently it just almost one-shot Nenio there. Cool. Nenio. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Kneel before me.
Baba Booey Eliminator. Okay, I'm pretty oh, it didn't hit me with that, interesting. I think I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna do a breath attack in this general vicinity. My name is Ember. I guess running away. From outside it looks like he's stunned or something. GG. Stay mad.
Desna, guide my hand.
Damn, what a sad time to be Kuramasa, though. I think Ulbrich just lost 6 strength. Crazy.
This one's mine.
Hell yeah, Red Jewel. Oh. Failed the Banshee.
This condition is irrational.
He's literally tippy-toeing away.
Make your peace.
That's funny.
A dear guest on my doorstep. Please do come in. You have been long awaited.
You feel strange, menacing tension behind it, like an echo of a nervous chuckle that was never uttered. The wound in her chest pulsated with a red glow. I can feel the madness radiating from you, Aurelu. What has changed since last time we met?
Nothing at all.
Have the courage to meet me in the flesh. Stop at your games. Let's talk. We don't have to resolve everything with bloodshed.
We will talk. I promise. But not here. The path to your souls and the world wound's healing demands my death. The accursed threshold prison where everything began must be where everything comes to an end. So I invite you in once again. Cross this threshold. I'll be waiting for you in the heart of the fortress, in the place where the wound was opened.
This is like the final dungeon then. Oh. Yo. Where my loot at? I have to talk to everyone now, and they're not all even going to be voiced. That was about to happen. Oh. Our Sonic casts a approving glance at the fortress. The demons have completely neglected the fortifications here. They are in complete disarray. However, this plays right into our hands. What are you doing here? I fulfill my duty to Abadar, of course. I am not afraid of chaos. I go into a world of savagery and grief to bring the light of civilization, law and order. Can you help me with something before the attack? As before, I can help you cast sinister spells, and if you wish to recuperate, I will make sure that your rest is not disturbed. I see you brought the Altar of Abadar here to the threshold. The Crusader army needs protection from the corruption of the Abyss. As to you, Commander, I'm deeply flattered that the privilege of granting such protections has been given to me and my god. My will is stronger. With his head thrown back, Adventure Captain Hiller grimly looks at the Threshold Fortress. All that stuff that has tormented our Avistan for a century sprawled out of this dump. Race this place down to the very foundation, Commander. Why did you come? As a man of honor, I could not stay away. I've been at war with demons my whole life, and if there's anything I can do for you in this last battle, I'm ready to risk my head. What can you do for our army? You may want to strengthen your unit with a couple of experienced mercenaries for the coming assault, either that, or you will need to train your comrades in new combat tactics. I can help you with both. Yes.
Commander.
Voiced.
You promised us victory when it seemed impossible, and you did not let us down. Doing the impossible is your specialty. You have led us here, to the very gates of the enemy's lair. Now we will end this century-long nightmare once and for all.
You're so good at toppling fortresses by now, you can almost keep time by it. The Grey Garrison, Dresden, and now Threshold. So are we coming up on noon or midnight on the commander clock? Doesn't matter. The bards can settle that one. It's the hour of your triumph.
So much time has passed since we first met. Do you remember our first meeting?
Of course. It was a long time ago now, but it's not the kind of thing you forget. I was almost buried alive. If it wasn't for you and Sela, my skull would be lying in some cave right now with only rats for company.
Voice equals base, I agree.
It was unforgettable.
I
That
agree.
attack on the Grey Garrison was the last desperate push. The last hope of holding the city when it seemed only a miracle could save us. We would have died there. But you and Anevia leapt out of the ground, and then miracles began to happen.
How do you rate our chances of winning?
We have a chance. And that's a far sight better than how things stood not so long ago. Of course, it's too early to celebrate. We've still got a battle to fight, the likes of which we've never seen before.
I don't understand how...
But I think you can pull it off.
I don't understand how with everything that's happened so far, they're like, we have a chance at winning. There's a chance, Commander. It's a small chance, right? Like, I'm like destroying every threat set before me. They stand no chance.
With you leading us, those monsters should be worrying about their chances of escaping with their lives.
Like a voice acting single-handedly making me not want to stream games like Final 6 or 9, even though I wanna. I mean, you can always just stream and like not read the dialogue out loud. I tuned into I think it's a bit weird, but I mean it's doable for sure. I tuned into a Wrath of the Righteous stream like yesterday or something. I just looked at the category, and there was a dude in there just like not reading the dialogue at all, like out loud. Just like he was like, oh yeah, okay, and it was like click. So I mean that's obviously an option, but I feel like it's a little bit weird. Something I want to do personally. I agree. I agree. What are you going to do after we win?
Personally, I'm going to be doing a big pile of nothing. For a month. Or maybe 2. Irabeth too. Wheedling, blackmail, violence. I'll stop at nothing to drag her away on her first ever vacation.
Honestly, with where we're at with AI, it's just a moment. This probably already exists, but I don't know how commercially accessible it is, but you could just wait for the stuff that like Carnage uses. Carnage has like a thing where you can like hover over a piece of text on his screen, and then like an AI voice, like an AI like voice actor reads it out loud. I just wait for that, honestly. whenever that becomes like easily commercially available, I don't have to spend thousands of dollars on it or set up some like crazy tech or whatever. I'll just use that. There's a voice mod for this people told me about, which I thought was going to be like that, but it just uses Windows, like the Windows voice thing, you know. So it's like it's awful. It's like, personally, I am going to be doing a big pile of nothing for a month or maybe two. Irabet to Iraga. Ugh. Good haters. Yeah, no, I don't even think there's anything to hate about that. Mortis, yeah, exactly.
Whatever you say, I can see surrender is my only option.
Alright, just have to finish this.
We've waited so long for this. Onward to victory!
Lead on, Commander.
Regardless of what people think about AI, I don't think there's any reason to be upset with you as a consumer using a product to voice something that wasn't voiced, right? Like, you're not responsible for some voice actor losing their job because that wasn't voiced. That wasn't your choice. The old dev stands frozen. It is unclear whether he is listening closely to the sound coming from the fortress, contemplating something, or just dozing. Opening your footsteps, he respectfully ducks his head. Commander, how did you end up right in the thick of battle? The storyteller smiled softly. This is not my first battle, Commander. I know how to defend myself, and the thunder of a fight has never stopped me from getting into another adventure. I have come to witness great things, and some unsighted demons will not dare to get in my way. Will they help us in the battle? A blind man is hardly what you need when storming a fortress. I will stay here, among the soldiers guarding the gates against uninvited guests. If you manage to seize any artifacts whose nature you wish to know, bring them to me and I will read their stories. What do you think lies ahead for me? My gift is useless here. The story has yet to be written, and the quill is in your hands, Commander. I appreciate you coming here, right at the start of the fight. How could I miss a story like this? I wish to have witnessed it, not listen to the retelling in years to come. We took on the essentials on this assault and were forced to leave the prestidigitator golem behind. Can you use your magic to transport it here? If it makes it easier to complete your mission, Commander, I will do so gladly. Good. What's this? The artifact created by years of hard work of the service of Pelura and the efforts of the finest spellcasters of the Crusade glows with mysterious light. The Starlight Astrolabe seems to be looking forward to the hour when it can release its power and unleash it on the demons. It is time to clear the sky over threshold. Nice.
I am calculating the likelihood of your victory. Taking into consideration the fortifications of Threshold, the long period it has been under demon control, and Aurilu Vorlesh, who is personally overseeing the defense, I would give the Crusaders a 30% chance of success at most.
Ooh.
Of course, the presence of an illustrious scholar of Golarion in your ranks, meaning me, immediately increases your chances by 5%.
Are you afraid?
Fear is an unproductive emotion that typically gets in the way of a good experiment. And I have never indicated that I do not support my loyal follower in his battle against the demons. I simply calculated your chances of success.
Whatever our chances, we're not backing down.
If you win, I'll make sure to mention you in my encyclopedia. Aha! With that as an incentive, your chances have increased by 5%. Consider this my contribution to your victory.
This is it. The last fortress. It's been a long road from the river city to here. We walked and walked and walked along the road, and suddenly, there's no more road.
Are you ready for battle?
Nobody is ready. It will be scary, very scary. In the last fortress, all the lies will end, and the truth will rise. It's scary, but it's good.
Truth, lies, what are you talking about?
Nobody knows what will happen next. People are afraid of the future, so that's why they make it up. They lie to themselves so it's not so scary. They convince themselves and others of the things they make up. But one day the future will come. The story ends, for better or worse. When everything's already happened, there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. And there's no reason to lie.
What are you going to do when the war is over?
The Redeemed Knights say they need me. I think they can manage fine without me, but maybe I really can help them somehow. I think we'll do a lot of good together.
Let's go, it's time to fight.
Hear that, Soot? It's time.
Chief, is there any chance, even a tiny one, that we can just, call this whole thing off now and go home?
How about you go home, Woljev?
Before, I would have just made a run for it, but I can't do that now. Something is holding me back, and I really don't like the thought of leaving you high and dry. See what you turned me into?
I would turn into a hero, maybe?
If you want to send me to the front line, I ain't going, so don't even try that hero stuff on me. I'm gonna fight because I don't want to die. And because we're kind of friends now. And don't you go getting yourself killed either. I can't stand being sad, so just don't do that to me.
Everything will be fine, and if it isn't, well, it was nice knowing you. I promise you'll have no cause to be sad.
And I won't be. At least not for long. I've got plans, you know. Lots of them, like getting rich. I won't have time to be crying over dead heroes. But if you do survive, I'll make sure to cut you in. That reminds me, the Tiefling's merchandise is still at your disposal. So don't be afraid to ask if you find yourself in need of something.
Anything new? No?
Not a bad spot to end this war. Formidable, menacing. It has a certain style about it. Seeing as our contract is coming to an end, Commander, let me just say that you are the most impressive client I've ever had the pleasure to work with. And a highly lucrative pleasure it's been, too.
Let me try whatever it is you've been smoking all this time. A pungent but not wholly unpleasant aroma assaults your nostrils as you long still with full smoke. You bring the full force of your will to bear against the sudden urge to cough and smoothly hand back Ravor's prized possession.
It's strong stuff from Garand. What do you think?
Not bad tobacco you got there.
Of course. It's worth its weight in gold. It's one of my little weaknesses that I refuse to give up.
You don't regret taking me up on my offer?
Of course not. Where else would I have had so many adventures? Besides, it's thanks to you that I've been able to add so many accomplishments to my service record, which will boost my rates in the future. You know, it's jobs like this, the ones that are both fun and pay well, that make me love what I do.
Did you ever beat the final boss, or is there more? I had to AFK for a bit. No, there's probably a whole dungeon in this area, so we're not even close to the end, I don't think. But tell me you crawled right into the maw of the abyss for the sake of gold.
Well, it sure wasn't in the name of Iomade. Of course, money's not the be-all and end-all. You dimwits need someone with a clear head on your side, someone to watch your back. I know how you hero types love sacrificing yourselves at the drop of a hat.
On to our dungeon and final boss, yeah. But we also have a DLC left, so we're not done with the game yet. We have one DLC left too, so... Time is money, we shouldn't squander it.
Now you're talking. Why don't you show me who it is we need to kill to win this war? Aurilu Vorlesh? I'll wish that lady sweet dreams with unalloyed pleasure.
And if that DLC is on par with the other DLCs, it's probably going to be 2 to 3 streams, so my assumption.
There it is. The Citadel of the Demon Army. You know, I expected it to be formidable and fearsome. Something that would make me quake in terror. But now that I am standing at its gates, I'm surprised at how little fear I feel. Do not mistake this for bravado. Our enemies are dangerous, but no more than that. We have traveled to the heart of the Abyss, and back again. Now we are home, on our own territory. This time, let it be the invaders who quake in terror. I regret that Trevor did not live to see this battle, but that means that today I will be fighting for myself and for him.
Let's spawn Trevor in, guys. I mean, we're already cheating. Let's spawn Trevor in. What are you going to do after we win?
I will go home to Endaline. I will lay down my weapon and never pick up another so long as I live. Save a knife for cutting grapevines. I will serve the goddess in our old temple. And when the peasant children come to pepper me with questions about the crusade, I will do my utmost to make sure that my stories give none the idea that there is anything beautiful or romantic about war.
What's up, Pitmonster? What's up, Carmen? Happy Sunday? Yes. Happy Pathfinder Sunday. If it's not a bra Vado, it must be dårlig Vado. Very true. And something that most people will understand, right? You changed so much since we first met.
I had to. If I had a choice, I probably would have stayed the same naive little boy I was before the war. The boy who had never killed, who had never been to the Abyss, who had never buried those with whom he had sat around a campfire only the night before. Even so, when I set out to join this war, my head was full of so many romantic notions. More than usual for a naive little boy. But life found a way to shatter those most thoroughly.
I'm sure your brother would be proud of you.
Pride is known as a mortal sin for good reason. It was pride that propelled my brother to join the crusade in search of glory. And look how that ended. No, I am not here to make anyone proud. I only want one thing. For this nightmare, after 100 long years, to finally be over.
Are you ready? Then to battle.
Ready. Let us drive the demons all the way back to the Abyss!
Did I miss any person behind me, or are they all... There's Reggio, Darren, Ulbrig, or Chelsea. Okay. On this land.
At last, this irksome crusade is drawing to a close. All right. It hasn't been that irksome.
Okay.
All in
yeah.
all, it was a fine adventure. And the company was more than adequate. The most important outcome of today, of course, will be that I shall be immortalized in works of art depicting the Fifth Crusade as the most attractive crusader.
Yeah. As you're not afraid of the fighting ahead, it's only a battle against the worst horrors of the whirlwind after all.
Perhaps I should reconsider. No. Others can be afraid. But I know who our leader is and what he is capable of. I have never seen you fail to rise to a challenge, no matter how impossible. So leave me and my optimism be. We will win. If anyone should be afraid, it is the wretches inside Threshold.
Well then, onward to victory.
And to the victory feast, I trust?
Come on, Reggio.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Allow me to congratulate you on leading the armies of the Fifth Crusade to its decisive confrontation. Excellent. At last, a real achievement and a genuine chance of victory.
Here we are at Threshold, the final battle, and the resolution of the whirlwind promise at hand. Are you happy?
I suppose I am.
Nice.
Being happy is not in my nature, but for the first time in years, I feel something akin to that emotion. It would be interesting to analyze what I experience when I see the criminal Aurilu Vorlesh defeated, the demons ousted, and the world wound closed at last. It promises to be an exceptional moment.
It's been a great honor fighting alongside you, Reggio.
And for me as well, Commander. For me as well.
Oh, that's great. Well, this is where I leave. Good luck with the Cursed Tower. Ryu leaves to get a real job. Ryu.
I am always ready.